Hello everybody, Wolfpack345 here, and welcome to more IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad. We're taking off in our trusty P-40 once again, and this time we're doing a river crossing cover at an altitude of 2,000 feet. Actually, is that meters? I can't read it. But they normally do it in feet. But now it's in kilometers per hour. That's interesting. Huh. Because normally, since we're in P-40s, it's in feet and miles, but now it's in kilometers and kilometers per hour. Okay, well, that's interesting. I haven't seen that. Anyway, we're taking off in our P-40s, and we're doing a river crossing cover here. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, about 40 kilometers away from the front lines. So hopefully we don't run into too much trouble over here. Maybe it'll just be smooth sailing, but yeah, it's a flight of 3. And let's check on our plane. We have our gray camo, 85% fuel, that sounds fine with me. Additional MG ammo, and I want the mirror as well. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start the mission. I was looking here, actually the top Soviet ace is in the sky, and we are 1 away from being on this list. We need 7 kills really to get on the list, and we have 6, so we are approaching it rapidly. This guy has 17. And this other guy named Boris has 17 as well. Well, maybe we'll eventually get up there. I don't know though. I'm chewing through P-40s like nothing, so I'm sure High Command's pretty pissed with the rate I'm going through P-40s. But I'm sure attrition during this time period for all Russian units was pretty bad, I would expect. German leaders claim the United States has attacked Germany. I think this might be alluding to the incidents with American destroyers and German U-boats in the Atlantic, because there were 3 big incidents with that, because Americans were escorting British convoys at this point in the war. It is November 6th, 1941, so yeah, it's definitely heating up in the North Atlantic. But anyway, we'll go ahead and start the mission. I'll see you guys on the runway. And it looks like we're already starting to roll. So I went ahead and flaps should be good. Let's raise them a little bit. Alright, we should be hunky-dory. I wish the leader would take a little longer to actually take off. I wish I had more time to set up my aircraft while on the ground, but whatever. I just work here. As you know, in the old IL-2 1946, you would sit on the runway for quite a while. And even in Rise of Flight, you don't have as many control surfaces to adjust and all that before takeoff as you do in this. So, alright, gear up, flaps up. And let's close our radiators just a tad bit. And we can go ahead and ease back on the throttle as we approach our squadron leader. And it is a beautiful morning out. The sun's just coming up over the horizon there. It's kind of blinding at the moment, but we'll be okay. We'll survive, right? And there's quite a few P-40s where... Oh no, it's only a flight of 3, I'm sorry. For some reason I was looking back there and I thought those anti-aircraft gun emplacements were planes for a second. But I was mistaken, as usual. Man, I need some sunshades or something. Sunglasses. Oh, and those are the balloons sprinkled over the city. Well, it looks like we're making our turn now, so we're going to maintain an altitude of about 2,000 feet. And it looks like we've already accomplished that here. We're not going to be climbing much more, which is nice. Climbing in this plane can be a little bit of a challenge. And sorry if my voice sounds off a little bit, I don't know if y'all could tell, but I've been feeling a bit under the weather. So this episode and the previous one I've recorded while being a little sick. But at least I'm being productive. Alright. I've stuck to my goal pretty well. At the beginning of the year I made a goal. I want to upload at least 1 video a week. I don't want to go a week without uploading a video. And I think I've stuck to that. And then some. I average about 2 a week, maybe a little more. I think the only week I've gone without uploading a video was the week my channel got deleted. And that wasn't by choice, obviously. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna approach the combat area. Let's see how far we... I can always fat finger the P button when I want to press O, open up my map. Oh, we still have a little while to go to get up there, and it looks like we are climbing a little more than I expected. Check our mixture. We want 66% to put it on auto rich for the time being as we're climbing. But yep, alright. I suppose that'll be it. Let's see, our wingman is definitely behind us. I'm surprised we fly out in flights of 3 so often though. I thought the standard was 4. I don't know why we're doing that so much, but you would think 4 so you have someone covering someone all the time, but I'm not the VVS. I don't make the rules. Alright, so we'll go ahead and head over to the ground troops crossing. For the operations area, that down there is the river that we're supposed to protect. I think the actual bridge is just up ahead. We're still a little behind it. And we're flying just above the clouds. I wonder if we're going to dip below them anytime soon. And provide close air support for our boys on the ground. Not sure though. I'm not sure how our squadron leader wants to tackle this. I'm not the squad leader, so I'll leave it to him. But I've been practicing my formation flying a little bit. We're in a pretty loose formation, and I'm not in my position I'm supposed to be in, but whatever, what you gonna do? Nearest air target. Okay. And keep my eyes peeled for Germans. No, haven't seen any, haven't heard of any in the area. Let's see here. Looks like we have quite a few of our Russian comrades around here. And yeah, we're gonna begin our circuits. Just looping around here. Wind's from the south. So we're flying into the wind actually, that's interesting. It's good to know. I think I've been getting the hang of the P-40 more and more though. And thank you all for your comments, by the way. Helping me, giving me valuable insight how to fly this bird. It is a very interesting plane, but it's becoming one of my favorites. I'm glad I chose it. It has character. Yes. Also, I lowered the graphics option, so it should be a smoother viewing experience for you all. Alright, let's go ahead and loop around. Yeah, because I'm getting 60 frames a second at the moment, so we're doing pretty well. Especially compared to earlier. I was only getting like 30 or 40. On the ground, it was pitiful. Sorry about that. This is the only game my computer really has trouble running. That and some newer games like Postscriptum, but everyone has issues running that. If I'm being honest. Alright, well, we're just looping around here. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. Besides the clouds, I've already said my piece about the clouds. I'm not a big fan of them. I really hope they do overhaul that soon. I can't wait for more Flying Circus content as well, and Tank Crew. Tank Crew has been a lot of fun. I just once they add more bombers to the east, 1 kilometer out. Are we gonna turn to engage them? No. I guess we're gonna finish our circuit and head that way. Let's see, do I see any bombers? That's a big old negative. Oh shoot, I lost my flight. Oh, there they are. Okay, good. I don't want to lose track of them. I'm pretty well at sticking with them so far. Don't want to mess that up. They're coming from the sun, if they are coming from the east. And it looks like we're not turning towards them. Okay. That's interesting. I guess we're waiting for them. Make an impenetrable circle of P-40s. Good luck getting past this, Jerry. I'm just kidding. They probably will. We'll probably fail. Let's see. Can we see? Yep, there's the river crossing. And they have two little bridges. Or one little bridge. The other bridge seems to be blown out down there. Poor bridge. Oh, it looks like that city's up in flames as well. Let's see here. Yeah, we're just going around in circles. See, this is the part I don't understand. They set up a bridge there, but literally, maybe not even a mile away, the river ends. I guess there is a forest, but I don't know. I just find that, you can just walk a little further down. I guess for trucks and such, it would be difficult to go through the forest. Oh well, I'm not the military planners. I just always find that kind of funny. Check our 6. I don't see any of those German bombers. Looks like they're closing in shortly, or... Oh, we're making turns, turning towards them. Fighter spot at 11 o'clock. Alright, let's go in. Let's go get them. Following the leader here. Looks like he might be buggering off. Guess we scared him. Sounds about right. I'd be intimidated of me too. Ha! Make sure that's a P-40 and not a 109. Yeah. Okay. They look similar. It's a big multiplayer thing. A lot of people confuse P-40s for 109s and cause friendly fire incidents. But honestly, they don't look too much alike. The only time they really look similar is maybe from like this angle, because of the wing structure, but any other angle they do not look very much alike. And we're flying right into the sun. Thank you for that. That's nice. Gotta love that. It's freaking blinding. Alright, there we go. Just block it with this bar here. Alright, who knows? Maybe they're not gonna show. Maybe they don't want to fight. So anyway, I'll go ahead and skip past this and get back to you guys if A, there's any action, or B, we're returning home. So I'll see you folks shortly. Alright, so we've been ordered to return to base. No Germans wanted to come out and fight us today, which is kind of unfortunate. I was kind of itching for a fight. Wanted to tear my 50 cals into something, but I suppose I'll have to wait another day. If anything, this adds to my flight time, so it's not a pitiful 3 hours or, you know, something like that. I'm actually curious what my flight time is. I suppose we'll check that when I get back to base. Let's go ahead and see. So it's a long haul back to home, so I'll go ahead and see you guys when we're on the landing approach. Made it back home as one squadron, in fact, which is kind of surprising. We normally kind of always land separate from them, but looks like we need to wait for number 1 to go ahead and land here. And they're shooting up flares. I'm not sure what the white flare means. Haven't seen that one shot off. But I know they actually did use flares quite often. Or at least the Americans did, to so that way the Germans couldn't listen in on their radio traffic. So they didn't know when the B-17 formations were coming after them. So they used a flare system, which I actually didn't know before, which is pretty interesting. Alright, so... Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and land. These guys are taking forever, so let's go ahead and throttle back a bit. Go ahead and drop flaps and go into our turn here. So we don't want to drop that too much flap in this turn, because I don't want to lose too much speed at the moment. Hopefully this is the right airfield, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, just making sure. Don't want to land at the wrong place and get court-martialed for that. sent to a gulag. Alright, let's go ahead and throttle back. RPM, lean it back as well. Alright, and get ready to lower our gear. Coming in at a nice approach, not too bad so far. Might need to throttle up a little bit more. Alright, ready to drop gear, dropping gear now. It's looking pretty good, I think. Might be a little off-centered from the runway. But, oh, sorry. Sorry, landing crew. That shouldn't be too bad. That was a little rough, but let's check our wing. Yeah, we're okay. I just gotta maybe dented it a little bit. Got a little extra mud on the tail. Ah, no big deal. Yeah, we're okay. Good old P-40 suspension. Alright. Boris, you're getting better, but still not quite there. Finish mission. Accept. Oh, I'm glad I didn't crash. That would have been super embarrassing. Alright, so that mission took 35 minutes. Obviously, we didn't shoot down anything or shoot anything. Our guns weren't fired once. Like a French pilot. Alright, I'm actually curious. 5 combat sortie bonus. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. See, getting rubles makes me want, like, a shop where I can go and buy scarves and all that. I know I've said that. I like RPGs, and I think, like, adding more roleplay elements into this would be awesome. So let's see. 6 planes. Where do I find out my flight time? Might be in unit HQ. Yeah, here we go. Boris Petrov. So I've flown 5 hours. Oof, that's not very much at all. I wonder how much I have to fly to get promoted, because we're still a junior lieutenant. So we've been here quite a while. Pavel's wounded. Oh, poor guy. Alright, well, anyway, that'll be all for today. Thank you all for watching. Sorry it was somewhat uneventful, but I'm sure next time we'll get some more action. So this is Wolfpack signing off. Thank you all for watching, and happy hunting.